Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. Please, as you are watching this video, do subscribe so that when I upload the new content, you'll be notified by YouTube. As you all know, my name is Lord Joseph. You can also call me Mr. Explicit. In today's video, I shall be doing a conclusion on Phylum Coelenterata class Anthozoa. If you know you haven't watched the videos on their general features, class Cupozoa, class Hydrozoa, and class Calphozoa, I advise you do so, okay? Please, if you know you've not been added to my WhatsApp group, lots of things are happening on the group. Please chat me up on this number. Alright, so this is my WhatsApp number. So let's get started. Class Anthozoa. What are the general features of class Anthozoa? Very simple. Take note that class Anthozoa contains about 6,000 species. Class Anthozoa contains about 6,000 species, and this class contains the largest number of cnidarians. You know, if I don't call these guys lenterids, I'll call them cnidarians. They'll ask you which of the following classes contains the largest number of cnidarians. Of course, it is what? Class Anthozoa. Class Anthozoa. Please take note of that. Number two, the Anthozoans, they are completely marine. All right, they are what? Exclusively marine. That is, they are completely found in salty environments, such as seas and oceans. They can adapt in an environment that has large quantity of salt. Okay, so please, they are found. All of them are found in marine environments. Take note of that. They are exclusively polypoid. Polypoid. So if they are exclusively polypoid, it means that they lack what? Medusa, please. They lack medusa. Medusa stage is absent in class Anthozoa. They'll ask you which of the following classes lack medusoid stage. It is class Anthozoa. Alright, these are exam likely questions. Please take note. Now, I told you that the hydrozoans and the scyphozoans, they lack stomodium, all right? Look at the word here. The hydrozoans and scyphozoans lack stomodium. However, the anthozoans, they possess stomodium. Please take note of that. And the enteron of this organism, is divided into septa. All right, is divided into, you can say the enteron of this organism is partitioned, all right, by a septa. Please take note, it is a septa that divides the enteron into different what? Partitions. Take note of that. And please, these guys, they have what is called gastric filament. All right, gastric filament. Gastric filament is actually found associating itself with the enteron. And the enteron is the region of what? Extracellular digestion, please. Extracellular digestion. Please, the enteron is the region of what? Extracellular what? Digestion. Take note of that. Apart from the fact that these guys, they have stomodium, they are marine, they are polypoid, they lack medusa, they contain the largest number of organisms. Please take note that the nematocysts of these organisms, the nematocysts of this organism lack what is called operculum. They'll ask you which of the following class of coelenterids does the nematocyst lack operculum? Please, it is class Anthozoa. The nematocyst of the Anthozoans lack operculum. So please take note of that. It is very important. Okay. Is there any other feature? Now, most members of class Anthozoans are colonial. Okay, they are what? Colonial. Most members of class Anthozoans are colonial. Only a few is what? Solitary. And a good example is the sea anemones. Sea anemones is completely what? Solitary, right? Please take note of that. Some are solitary, a few are solitary, while most are colonial. So please, sea anemones are what? Solitary. Take note of that. So please take note that just as I told that the Scyphozoans, they have mesoglea that is thick and what? Fibrous, all right? Please take note that in sea anemones or in class Anthozoans or in the Anthozoans, all right, they have mesoglea. They have mesoglea that contains fibers and what? Amoebocytes. The mesoglea of class and of Anthozoans contains fibers and what? Amoebocyte. Amoebocyte. So please take note of that. It is very important. Now let us now look at there is examples of this organism. There is examples of Anthozoans are the sea corals, the sea pens, sea animals, and sea fans. All of these are examples or are some examples of Anthozoans. All of these members mentioned, the representative member is sea animals. Sea animals is the most commonly known member of class Anthozoan. Therefore, it is what? The representative member of class Anthozoa. So, what are the features of sea animals? Sea animals. Sea animals. Please take note that. Good. That reminds me. So please take note that the Anthozoans are also called flower animals. The Anthozoans are also called what? Flower animals, because their body appear like that of what? Flower. They have flower appearance, okay? And this flower appearance possessed by this organism is as a result of the presence of what? Tentacles. It is the tentacles that give them flowering what? Appearance. That is why they are also called what? Flower animals. Jellyfishes are the Scyphozoans. They are called jellyfishes because the mesoglea forms the bulk of what? The medusoid stage. And these guys are called flower animals because their body look like that of what? Flowers, due to the presence of what? Tentacles. I believe it's clear enough. Normally, sea urchins means flower. I said sea urchins, sorry. Sea urchins is an echinoderm, sorry. I mean sea animals. Sea animals means flower, alright? Flower. That is just the meaning of sea animals. So please, these organisms, they are short-bodied organisms. They are short-bodied organisms. They are short-bodied organisms. So please take note of that. They are not so long. They are just short-bodied organisms. Now they use in terms of nutrition now, they use tentacles to capture prey. Tentacles are meant for what? Capturing of what? Prey. But they use the nematocytes or nematocytes to paralyze the prey, alright? Tentacles are used to paralyze the prey, alright? While tentacles are used to capture the prey, while nematocytes is used to paralyze the prey. It is very, very important. Apart from a good example of, please, sea urchins. In case they ask which of the following is an anthozoa, please. Actinia species is sea urchins. So, sea urchin. Sorry, why am I saying sea urchin? Sea urchin. Sea animals. All right, please. Sea animals are called Actinia species. All right, Actinia species. In case you are not giving sea animals, definitely you'll be giving Actinia. Right? Take note of that. I said they use tentacles to capture their prey, but they use nematocysts to what? Paralyze their prey. And I told you that on the inside of the enteron, there's what? Extracellular what? Digestion. Take note of that. Now, they of course digest excretion and respiration. In terms of excretion now, excretion and respiration is by diffusion. Excretion and respiration is by what? Diffusion. And it occurs throughout the body surface. It occurs throughout the body surface. So please take into that. This Actinia species or sea animals also possess what is called siphonoglyphs. Take note of siphonoglyphs. These siphonoglyphs are used, or they control the amount of water that enters and leaves the body of the organism. So please take notes. I said siphonoglyphs are peculiar to Actinia species, and they cause, or they regulate the amount of water that leaves and enters into the body of the organism. Siphonoglyphs is going to come out. Take note of that. Now that is based on what? Nutrition, and this, I said, excretion and respiration is by what? Diffusion. Okay. Now, in terms of reproduction, these organisms are what? Monoecious. If you don't say they are monoecious, you say they are what? Hermaphrodites. They are hermaphrodites. All right, in the sense that they have both the male and female reproductive organs in the same what? Animal. All right. So please, they are hermaphrodite. They have both the male organ called the testes and the female organ called ovaries, which are meant for what? Reproduction. They are found in the same organism. Now, how does reproduction occur in Actinia species? Now, the gonads, and of course, the gonads are the testes and the ovaries. The gonads will shed their gametes, right? Gametes are these: eggs or ova and what? Sperms or spermatozoa. As soon as these sperms are shed in the enteron, as soon as these gametes are shed in the enteron, what happens? There's what? Fertilization. Fertilization occurs. Once fertilization occurs in the enteron of this organism, it develops into what? The planula larva. Planula what? Larva. This larva so produced passes through the mouth, passes through the mouth, into the water. As soon as it gets the water, of course, it develops into what is called what? Polyp. Polyp. It develops into a polyp. And this polyp so produced goes to the bottom of the water. Alright, it goes to the bottom of the water to form another organism. Alright, another Nigerian. Okay, so that is a life cycle of this organism based on what? Reproduction. Now, what I just explained is what? Sexual reproduction. I'll take it again. I said these organisms are hermaphrodites, or you say they are bisexual, or they are monoecious. All right, their gonads produce sperms and eggs and which are shed in the enteron. Inside the enteron, fertilization occurs to produce what? The planular larva. This larva, which is formed, passes through the mouth into the water. As soon as it gets to the water, polyp is what develops. This polyp goes to the bottom of the water to produce, it forms into another organism. So please take note of that. Then based on a sexual reproduction, please, a sexual reproduction in Actinia or sea animals is based on what? Longitudinal fission. Please take note. Longitudinal fission is a type of asexual reproduction that Actinia species undergoes. It also undergoes what? Regeneration. It has a regenerating what? Ability, just as the sponges and the echinoderms. The echinoderms are sponges, and these organisms, they can undergo what? Generation, such that when a part of their body is cut off, it can what? It can regrow. That is what? Regeneration of what? Lost parts. Apart from the fact that they undergo this and this, they also undergo what? Budding. So budding, regeneration, and longitudinal fission are forms of asexual reproduction that the sea animals or Actinia species undergoes. I believe it is clear enough. That is based on what? Reproduction. Now, based on movements, based on movements, based on movements. Now, movements in Actinia species, is brought about by muscular contraction. It's brought about by what? The muscular contraction. And this muscular contraction is actually what? Antagonistic. Why is it called antagonistic? It involves contraction or what? Relaxation. Now, by the antagonistic movements of this muscle, it alters the shape and size of the organism. It alters the shape and size of the organism. Also take note that they also have what it's called sphincter muscle. This sphincter muscle, what does it do? It helps in withdrawing the tentacles. Which of these muscles helps in withdrawing tentacles in Actinia species? It is what? The sphincter muscle. The sphincter muscle withdraws the tentacles. So please take note of that. The antagonistic movements of the muscles brings about what? Change in size and what? Shape, all right? Contraction and what? Relaxation. I believe I'm done with this. So please, it is very important you take note of these organisms. Don't forget the lab medusa stage, and they are completely what? Polypoid. All of the classes mentioned so far, this class has stomodium, and I told that on the inside of the enteron there's what? Extracellular what? Digestion. And I also said that the nematocyst of this guy lacks what? Operculum. Don't forget to, and this class contains the largest number of organisms. They undergo both sexual and asexual mode of waiting reproduction. So there are different diversity of anthozoans. There are different species of what? Anthozoans. They'll ask you which of the following is also called dead man's finger. Which of the following is also called dead man's finger? Which of the following is also called organ pipe coral? Which of the following is called dead man's finger? It's also called what? Soft coral. Which of the following is also called organ pipe coral? All right. Which of the following is also called sea fans? All right, sea fans. Which of the following is also called sea pens? On your textbook, these are the 4 diversity of species in class Anthozoa. Which of the following is called dead man's finger, otherwise called soft coral? Please, it is Isionium. Isionium is also called what? Dead man's finger. And this one, organ pipe coral. Okay, I used top C as an acronym. Okay, C stands for what? Tubipora. Tubipora is also called what? Organ pipe coral. C, that is, Tubipora stands for C, right? Tubipora stands for C. O stands for organ. P stands for pipe, and C stands for what? Coral. So please, Tubipora is also called what? Organ pipe coral. The next one you have what? Is sea fans. Instead of saying GSM, say GSF. You get why. Alright? GSF, you say Gorgonia. Gorgonia is also called what? Sea fans. Alright? Gorgonia. G stands for Gorgonia, S stands for C, and F stands for what? Fan. Please, Gorgonia is also called sea fans. Alright? The next one, I'll call it PSP. PS written P. PSP, I'll write Penatula. Penatula, alright? P stands for, this Penatula stands for this P, S stands for this, and P stands for this. So Penatula is also called sea pens. Gorgonia is also called sea fans. Tubipora is also called organ pipe coral. Then Isionium, please, this is C, please. Isionium is also called what? Dead man's finger, also called soft coral. So at this point, please take note. That's good. That's good. Please, these organisms, they are found attached. All right. Please, even by the muscular contraction or by the muscular movements of their body, it helps them to creep. It helps them to creep or slide on the surfaces of objects, right, like rocks and other objects on the bottom of the water. So please, by the muscular movement of their body, it helps them to creep and glide on the surfaces of what? Objects. So please take note of that. They are also found attached on objects. Now this organ for attachment is called pedal disc. Please take note, the organ of attachment possessed by Actinia or sea animals is called what? Pedal disc. Thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day. If you know you haven't subscribed, please do so that God will bless you. Alright, I will keep uploading videos. The next video I shall be uploading is going to be based on what? Class Trematoda. Class Trematoda. You know, under the phylum Platyhelminthes, we have 4 classes: class Tobellaria, class Monogenia, class Trematoda or Digenia, and class Cestoda. Alright, I've taken Tobellaria and Monogenia. So the next one is going to be on class Trematoda. Please subscribe so that when I upload a new content, you'll be notified by YouTube. Do have a wonderful day.